Brad Cooke, my next guest here at the CPM Silver reception. He's the chief over at Endeavour Silver. Brad, good to be back with you.
Yes, likewise.
So Brad, I've been asking all my CEOs this first question. We were at BMO last week together. Now we're at the PDAC here in Toronto. What's the sentiment like?
I think most of us were taken by surprise at how robust the bounce in January and February has been for the precious metals. Sentiment's good.
And how about for the mining stocks themselves?
Well, of course, they have significantly outperformed the metals in the last 2 months, so no complaints.
What do you think's behind that, Brad?
Oh, well, clearly the stocks had fallen behind the metals over the last 2.5 years, and it was clearly an oversold position. So I think this is just a bounce off of bottom. However, I think it's also a sign of the robustness of the physical sector and that this is the start of maybe the next cycle.
All right, Brad, let's talk Endeavour now. You recently updated your reserve and resource estimates, and you also plan to keep production steady in 2014. I also know your numbers are coming out in March. I know you can't talk numbers, but can you talk numbers?
No, but I'll give you an idea that Endeavour had yet another record year last year, a record production. I think you'll see from our numbers coming soon that we enjoyed a very strong year financially as well. We've announced our revenues already. It was another record year, not only of revenues, but revenues per share. We measure all of our financial performance on per share basis, and so we had a very good year last year and set some records on the financial front.
Okay. What were some challenges you found in 2013 that you want to iron out in 2014?
Well, of course, the low metal prices. We adjusted our budgets and our operations accordingly and had, I think, a spectacular year in terms of cutting costs and improving margins. We have held production steady in 2014 largely because of the lower metal prices, but we are optimistic that this will be a turning year for the metal prices. We're already seeing it in the stock prices. And so we are looking now to maybe get a little bit more aggressive on particularly brownfields exploration to replace reserves from last year and to expand our resources.
Okay. So obviously I'm sensing you're bullish on the silver price.
Yeah, well, we are. We're cautiously bullish because we're still into that kind of seasonal period where gold and silver take a holiday. Typically March through July is a soft period. But we're surprised by the robustness of the move in January, February, and it might be an indication of things to come.
All right, Brad, thanks for your thoughts tonight.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
And thanks for watching our coverage here at the CPM Silver reception. We'll have more for you on Kitco.com.